This kid's got a big attitude. All right. We're gonna make this our day here. Okay. So first off, before it gets too hot in here, let's get your seat adjusted. Now.
That's okay, I can't see anything, but...
Your feet should reach the pedals. In my opinion, you might need to be a little closer.
Put your hands on the wheels because you want it to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Nothing's comfortable when you're driving.
Can
Why is
you...
your gas so tiny?
Yeah, can you press the brake pedal all the way to the ground? Okay. All right, and if you want to go up a little bit more, you can. You can raise the height of the seat. And then the next thing you're going to want to adjust is your mirror. Up here and on both sides. So make it to where you're looking out that perfect spot in the back window. Do you see it? Okay. Now these mirrors get adjusted on the little knob on the side on the left there. If you turn it to the left, you're going to do the left mirror, and it'll be the up, down, left, right. What you should be looking at when you're sitting in your seat like this is just off the edge of the back of the van. So you twist it to the left.
I did.
And then it's like a joystick move in the mirror. So then, no, you just rock it from side to side.
Oh.
And then go the other way.
Well, I still can't see.
Well, we might have turned the car on for that to work. So let's go ahead and do that. Put on your seatbelt first.
No seatbelt.
Always make sure everyone in your car has a seatbelt before you start.
Angela! No, do you have a seatbelt?
And you press the brake.
Always keep your foot on the brake.
And then you always keep your foot on the brake. And all you should have to do is firmly press it until it gets going. Yep, now you can let off. So the nice thing about push start cars is it goes through a cycle. You really can't overdo it. If there's ever a car that you're driving that has a key, which is going to be very rare nowadays, you can actually, once it's running, go to try to start it again, and it'll grind the starter, and it'll make a weird noise. So why don't you go ahead and try moving your mirrors now. And so what you should be doing is looking down the side of the van.
I know how to line it up a little bit. I like get the back.
You should just see the back corner of the van. Because what you want to be able to do is look over and then fully see the edge of it. But when you're just doing glances side to side, you don't need to know what's going on in the back of the van as much as what's going on in the side of the van. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out and see what I see from behind you, okay? I'll see if I can see your eyes. So just sit like you're looking forward. No. Okay. Okay. I see a cute little 15-year-old cheerleader in there. So, it's working.
I did it well, I know.
It's working.
I know.
What do you think, Mom?
I think it's good.
Okay. All right, so next thing is the gear selector. Okay, we're not going to take it out of gear just yet.
It's called Fernando.
Do you know what each of these letters stand for?
Park, reverse, neutral, drive.
Drive. So on some other vehicles, they have another one with an L, which would be low gear. On this one, it doesn't have that. Now, in the drive, if you notice, there's a spot here when you put it in drive, you can manually push it up and down, and that will raise and lower the gears. That's more for if you're going up and down steep hills. You really don't need to worry about it. As long as the dash says you're in drive, you're good.
Boom, bam.
Which one's your turn signal? Yes. How do you work it? You can go ahead and turn it on.
That way?
Yep, and down. Now, unlike the golf cart, when you make a turn, it'll cancel it. Do you know where your lights are at? Yeah. And so, in this case, they're set to auto, which is good. If you ever needed to turn on your high beams...
It's 2 forward?
No. When your lights are on, you would push the whole stock forward. That's high beam. But this also, and most other cars now, will have auto high beam. There's another feature to flash your high beams, is if you pull it back. that flashed the high beams.
Do I
Okay.
have to like hold it and then go?
Well, you'll see on the
Well,
dashboard.
I see it, but like, if there was a car, would it be like?
Yeah,
they see
that would just go blink. Okay. Now, I don't think it's legal in the state to flash your high beams for things, but it's used commonly to let people know you're there. If you think there's an animal in the road, but you just want to use it cautiously. Okay. Now, on the other side, do you know what that one does?
Where?
This stock
can't
right
see
here.
it.
Yeah, so that one actually adjusts your windshield wipers. So it'll go slow,
Oh, it's raining.
and then it'll go fast, and then you can leave it at auto, and then you can turn it to off.
That's all it does.
Yep, this knob will do the one, if you notice the one in the back, okay? To wash the windshield, put
press
water,
on.
you pull it back.
Brooklyn.
Go ahead. Okay, so if you're ever driving and you need a quick rinse of the windshield, that's how you do it.
Brooklyn's you push in on this.
Exactly, it's different. All cars are going to be different, especially Teslas. Other options on the steering wheel, there are things to control the menu behind the dash.
Yeah, but I
If
don't
your
have that.
phone's paired, you got answering. This is an important one because it raises and lowers the volume of what's playing.
Yeah.
For the
What's
first few
this?
bits, that's your cruise control. If you're driving, you could say turn on cruise control and it'll tell you with a little green indicator and it says cruise in the dash there. We won't use that just yet. It's a setting for mainly when you're on the highway or you're on a long road where you're not touching the brake. And then the last thing is there is an adjustment to raise and lower the steering wheel. It's on the left and it's way down at the base there. Do you see it?
Right here.
Yep, and what you do is you push it out. Yep,
Can I pull
and then you can push in or go up and down.
Ew,
Okay?
It's dirty.
Yeah, it's gonna be dirty.
need
It
a
doesn't
duster?
get a lot of use. There.
Oh, wow. Go ahead
Okay.
and hit the dash while you're at it.
Yeah, we're dusting. A clean car is a safe car.
You wish.
This car ain't very safe.
This car is very clean considering it's 10 years old. Here, I'll help.
Wait, I want
Okay.
it out.
Okay, and then all you gotta do is lock it back all the way up.
Whatever feels
You had it
most
out,
comfortable.
right?
Yeah, it was out. I think it's in the same spot. So, now we've gone over some important stuff.
Can I put mom on child lock?
Does it matter?
If you need to.
How do I do that?
Again, you know how to use the radio. We're not going to worry about that. God bless you.
Is this child lock?
Yes.
Mom, press your window. All right, you get permission.
Okay. So, is there anything you have questions about?
Nah.
You've watched Brooklyn drive a Tesla. With a Tesla,
That's
you
completely
only drive
different.
with the gas. Here, when your
All right, I'm
car-
gonna brake check everybody.
Wait, when your car is in drive, you're either on the gas or the brake. You always have to be
Yeah.
on one or the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, to start, we'll just get a used to the feeling of the brake pedal because in neutral, well, I
I
should
think how
say,
tiny your gas is. That's midget size.
yeah, they're small.
And it's against this.
Yep. So,
All cars have that feature.
when we first start driving here, when we're in drive without even using the gas pedal, the vehicle will tend to pull forward if you're on a flat surface, okay?
Why?
Because
Normal
the
hills.
RPM of the engine is not at 0. This gauge over here to the left that has the 0 to 8,
It's only
that's
0.5.
per thousand. You multiply that per thousand per minute, and
She doesn't need to know all that. What she needs to know, though, is when you take it out of park, the
have to be
car's
in-
going to naturally roll forward.
you
or
will
back.
always want
It will
to,
always be moving.
when you're shifting gears, have your foot firmly on the brake.
Yeah.
So why don't we go ahead and do that, and we'll take it out of park, and that's drive. Now it shows you standard.
Oh, I go here.
Yeah, that's drive. See how it says D and it's lit up there? Okay, so we put our hands on the steering wheel at 10 and 2, and they give you the little bolsters there to kind of remind you where they go.
Yeah, okay.
And then you'll want to look forward and then slowly let your foot off the brake. and you'll see it does start moving, okay?
I'm still even on the brake.
Yeah, and so you can slowly press the brake and kind of get a feel for it.
That was too good of a feel.
All right, Mom, let's try this. Wait, I don't like how it moves without me being on the gas.
It's different than a golf cart.
It's very different.
Does every car move?
Yes.
Yes,
Mine is
except the Tesla, because it is a different drive system.
Brake check. Where shall I go? So do you even, when we're at like a stop or something, do you just like...
Sometimes you just need to let it off the brake to let it creep up. And here, in this case, why don't you do this? Why don't you let your foot completely come off the brake, and then you can slowly go back down on it, so you can kind of get a feel of what it's doing.
Am I gonna go far?
Well, I mean, you're rolling how you were, so just let all the way off. Okay, now you see how it feels, and then you can put your foot back on and slowly hit the brake. And so what I would recommend is, you're not going to be going fast enough to hurt anything by going around corners here. So why don't you just do some circles, and you can just take your time at driving and getting the feeling. You don't need to get close to anything or maintain any lanes. This whole area is your area to get used to it.
You always need to have your foot near the gas.
You do want it to kind of be prepared
to
to hover over it. And so you feel you'll pick up a little speed here because you're kind of at an angle. You might not see much of it here, but you're at an angle. And so like in this situation, you feel you're going a little slower, but that's okay. And you can slowly, and what you want to do is get used to switching. And you pivot it, okay? You don't go, because what happens is when that occurs, you're going to hit it really hard accidentally.
So you need to focus in on acceleration, deceleration. So slowly edge into both.
So you can use a little bit of gas here.
Where am I going?
Well, you're kind of pointed in a peculiar direction. So why don't you go over here and do a circle, and then you can use a little gas to come back this way. Okay? And hand over hand, like this, over the top. And the reason they teach you that is because if you get your hand locked in the steering wheel underneath, and that airbag goes off, the first thing you're going to lose is your wrist and arm.
Did you hit the gas?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she did.
You sick yet, Mom?
Not yet.
How's it feeling?
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we let Mom sit up front?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
So we'll put you in park,
No, I'm good. Andy.
and I'm going to switch with her.
I'm literally good. You can stay.
Come on.
There. I'm good. I'm good. She's not driving fast enough that I feel sick.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Brielle, let's go around the track a little bit. That'll give us some lines. It'll give us a little more of a
Can I park?
structure.
You think you're capable of parking yet?
Sure.
Okay, then park wherever you want to park.
Well, where should I go? Because I'm kind of like...
Why don't you park it in the second spot over from the end there?
So do I need to go this way?
Well, I was thinking just straight ahead to make it easier for you.
Oh, to pull straight in and then she can back out.
Yeah. It gives you a ton of space behind you.
Do I feel like we're a grandma yet?
No, you take it at your speed. That's how it works.
Sorry, I don't know where the curb is. I literally can't see it.
Well, look out to your side and estimate. And I would say you go a little farther. And then you're good there. And then just put it in park. You want to get out and look at your let's get out and look at it.
You'll notice the van has a short nose.
Yeah. Yeah, you did pretty good.
So it's shorter than you think in a van. Now a Tesla, you got to be careful because it's so low profile, you'll hit it.
Mm-hmm.
But you parked well in the lines. I mean, you came straight in at it.
I'll turn. Watch this.
No, Andy, you stay.
I'll let you
No,
sit
no,
up
no,
there with
I'm
it.
good. I'm good.
Why not?
I'm good. You stay because you're doing well with it.
Okay. Okay.
Who's excited to reverse?
Yep. Are you ready to reverse?
Are you?
Why?
Seatbelt.
Good job. Make sure all passengers have their seatbelts on and they are set before you move the vehicle. It sounds silly, but simple
No, I know.
jerking reactions can cause an issue. Now that you're in reverse, what do you do first? Check all of your mirrors.
And you'll
Your mirrors are the first tool you use, not the camera.
Yeah, because it could be lagging.
Now, when you're backing up and you start, before you start, I do glance at the camera to see if there's anything on the bumper that I notice. But beyond that, everything else in that picture is going to be quite distorted.
Okay.
So as you're backing up, you keep checking all your cameras. You look from side to side. You look over this shoulder. You look over that shoulder. You're always observant as to what's going on. Okay? And keep backing up to where you're pretty much straight. And we won't worry about the lines here at this point.
Okay.
So go ahead and slow down. All right? And now you're going to want to put it in drive. And I want you to go out and we'll go around the track a couple times, okay? So the one thing with long vehicles, so we don't have to get close this time because I'll show you. Once the object that you're turning around is equal with your mirror or pretty much past you,
Yeah.
you can take your corner, okay?
You did that well.
The dynamics of the edge will pretty much work in your favor at that point. Where people go wrong is when they start cutting the corner too early. So in this case, slow down, let's come to a stop here. If you were to cut your wheel right here, your
hit it.
rear wheel would go through the grass.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is
Go.
where the front edge of that concrete meets the grass, wait until it gets right about by your mirror or by you, parallel with you, and then you can give it as hard a turn as you want, okay? And, yep. Go ahead. And you'll see, it'll get you close, but the dynamics of the vehicle will keep you in a good spot, okay?
Sorry, I don't like using the gas.
That's fine.
You'll get used to it. You will have to make it all the way around this circle.
Really? Thanks, Jamal.
Well, and what you can do is practice, like up here there are cones.
No thanks.
You can practice stopping. No,
Well,
not
you're gonna have to
hitting
go on
them.
one side or the other.
You
not
can
down
practice
the middle.
stopping, within a distance of the cone.
Butterfly.
Yeah, it was a monarch. And like everything, it takes practice to get it right. But then you add in the dynamic of other people and other drivers, you're never gonna, you're never gonna be not learning.
Yeah.
You're always gonna be getting better and better.
Go to school, mother.
again, you know, every vehicle's different. Teslas are much different, but we'll wait until you're experienced with the ins and outs of driving a regular gas vehicle.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's even difficult for me to switch between the Tesla and the car because the example gave Brooklyn was backing up. She's like, Mother, you realize you have to press the brake the whole time or a car backs up?
Yeah.
Should I not go here? 'Cause
You're
that's
fine.
the cone?
You're fine.
Well, that one cone's...
If you hit the cone, I'd rather you run over the cone than any fence, okay?
But you have enough space.
You got space. They're not, I mean, it might be a little tighter, and if it's tight, you slow down to where you feel comfortable and you can navigate around it.
That little one in purple looks like Brielle when she was little.
Glad you think so.
You did look like that.
Somebody left their jacket and lunchbox, it looked like.
Go figure.
The key to braking is anticipating early enough to brake at the right time.
So, like, here.
Yeah.
If you're going to stop at this line, yeah.
And another little trick to making a smooth experience, like when you're stopping at a speed like that,
Yeah.
is right when you're about ready to feel the vehicle, like, boom, stop real hard,
Yeah.
just slightly let up on the brake pedal.
Turn signal. Ah, see?
Nice. Now why don't you go this way and use to do a circle in a different direction. Go that way. And then that way you can kind of get the feeling of turning to your right, because you're right now you're just a race car driver. You keep making left turns.
Not a single Tesla in that church parking lot.
Mm-mm.
They're old, Mom.
Now they're young.
Sorry, we're going up this one. I made that decision a little late.
And that's when, you know, when we get you feeling real comfortable, we'll go out and move around other vehicles.
All right, Mother, you ready? I'm going to try and park.
Okay.
I don't know where I want to go. Sorry.
You gotta identify a spot, let us know.
I just don't like the brake. Because as soon as I let off, it goes.
Yeah. Okay, let's get out and fast.
I know that was not good.
Well, you would have hit a couple cars on your way in.
Who cares?
Well, it looks like you're in the lines.
See where your butt is?
You
Well, I
got
wasn't worried about that. You can't even see the line.
you got the whole Giat of the van hanging over the line here. That's not very Riz, I will say that.
Who's here? And where's the lines at?
They're kind of there.
This is a difficult spot because they don't have good lines. But you've done
See
well
how
in your
tough it
first. Happy.
See how difficult this is? It's not
It's
easy.
not bad.
Do you want to
Mom.
sit in the front now?
No, I'm okay.
Why don't you get in the front?
I'm good. I can.
Go ahead.
sit
You can
back.
get up there. I think you two in the front would be cute to see.
Buckle Jamal and close the door.
Jamal.
All right, he's ready for me to drive him home.
I will say, in my personal opinion, highway driving is much easier.
Yeah. I'm not even bad. Don't hate.
I like highway driving. Your dad likes city driving.
Like Atlanta City?
No, like he prefers side roads and easier roads to drive. I find them a little more challenging.
All right, we're gonna park better this time.
Okay, identify your spot.
Okay, hold on. Let me go. I'm going to this one.
So you're going not the first row, the second row?
No.
You're pulling through?
First row.
First row? Okay. When I do it, I usually kind of come out a little bit, so it's easier for me to go in, particularly with a long vehicle.
Okay, then I'm gonna go a little farther.
Okay. And I get as close to this edge without hitting anything, right?
Yeah.
And then you go slightly past where you're going to turn. Once you see it out of your mirror, then you turn into it. And then you ease in. You can ease back and ease into the spot.
Can I reverse real quick?
Yeah, you can reverse it in. Look through your mirrors. And actually you should go that way. Because you see there's one line.
Yeah.
And then you would switch it back so you can get your car aligned. Yep, hit your brake. Be on your brake mostly when you back up.
I was.
Straighten out your wheel the other way.
I was gonna say which way is.
You
It's
sometimes
awful.
don't know until you roll a little bit because it'll tell you. There's tightness on it because you're sitting basically spinning it on blacktop, but it'll straighten out once you start moving.
You can go a little bit further ahead. Look out the corner of your window and you should be able to see the line. Okay. You want to check?
I can't see any line.
Yep. Nicely done. Okay.
Big Parker.
Where to? You want to just drive around the outer circle again? Are you done? Just drive a little bit more to feel comfortable.
Your seatbelt's twisted.
You can feel it. Just know that this can harm people. Not only
Am I
can
not
it
being
hit
safe?
things- No, I'm just saying. A vehicle is very deadly. And kids who don't think that are the ones who get in trouble.
Perfect, or what?
Nice job. Good job.
Thanks. just don't like that the brake moves. Can you change that?
No, not in this vehicle.
What do you mean that the brake?
That was a little rough. Sorry.
That's all right. You came in a little close to the edge, but you're fine.
I didn't even hit it though.
No.
Yeah, did you watch it in your mirror? Yeah, you could see where your rear tire is going.
It's really helpful.
Let's see. I'm gonna park this way.
Okay.
Not really sure where the line went.
We're working on some of the most faintly painted lines here,
these are
so
bad lines. You're kind of at a slight angle. Like you can just look out and see.
I don't know.
Both
I
your
can't
mirrors?
see the line.
Look all the way back at your tail wheel. You'll be able to see it.
It's not bad though.
Not bad, no.
Am I in on that side? I'm
People
far
park a
from
lot
this
worse.
side.
Well,
you're like on the line. But-
these are tiny spots
They are so-
and you are in a big vehicle.
So you could try to back up and try to adjust it straight if you want, just to get comfortable with reversing. And you got to put it sideways.
Foot on the
down.
brake though, all the way.
Okay. There you go.
It won't come out of park without your foot on the brake. All the
Firmly.
way. Yeah.
The hardest part is just getting comfortable with the feel of the wheel and the car.
Where's it at? That's my like number one problem.
Okay. Yep, go over just a little bit to your left and then kind of come back in. These are very narrow. And you can more so line up at the second set to see it. You want to get out and look?
Was it good?
You tell me, you're the driver.
Better. Yep.
You want to back it out of the spot and go out?
The hardest part is I don't know when my wheel's straight because of the.
Brooklyn had a tough time with that too. I don't remember feeling that way when I started driving.
Well, the wheel straight obviously is when it's perfectly level.
Yeah, but it's level.
But when you park, and again, remember the tires are rubber, you put tension on a little bit of rubber. That's why it's kind of bouncing back a little bit there.
It bounces back. Yeah.
So,
And backing up, you almost always want your foot managing the brake only
right here is where you cut it real hard to try to stay in the lane.
and not hit the person.
And this is where the backup camera is going to be beep, 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 because you're getting close to stuff.
Right, yeah, you're on.
It's like you're just in a real tight area.
That is the number one reason why Brooklyn goes in early in the morning so she can get her spot set up.
That
the way
wasn't
she
bad,
wants
though.
it. No, that's
No, you were
great.
good.
That's great. And why when mom drives, I usually park out in the middle of nowhere.